Hi parents, Miss Allen here. I'm just gonna make myself a little bit bigger so that you guys can all see me. So I'm doing this video to show you guys what I expect your child to do for our daily agenda. I actually did our daily agenda for today, so I want to show you how I did it and kind of how I'm encouraging you to have your child do it. Now, I just took a simple notebook paper from one that I had at home and I put all of my assignments onto here. So the first step was for your child to write the word how 3 times. Now, I wrote the word how here 3 times, and I just took 2 different lines and added little dashes in there so that your child is writing from top to bottom. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. One little song that you could sing with your kids that they'll love and it will remind them of being in the classroom is top to bottom, top to bottom. And this is them practicing writing their words from the top to the bottom. And this is how, and I'm going to explain what I mean by that. So when they're writing the word how, you're going to go from the top. This is called the attic. This is the top. These are certain letters that go all the way up to the attic, like T, H. So you're going to go from the top to the bottom and do back up, H. Then you're going to go from that broken line down and around for the O, and then go down, up for W. So encourage your child to do that. It helps them with the directionality and having more control over their letters and making sure that their letters are nice and neat. So please encourage your child to do that. The second part of the daily agenda was to listen to the book, Pete the Cat, and to write about their favorite part. My favorite part of the story was when Pete thought that the squirrel took the cupcakes but the squirrel didn't because he was at a spelling bee. So I drew a detailed picture of that. One thing that's really important is having either you or your child can do it. Just draw a big square or a rectangle and have them draw in that square. The reason that I'm asking you guys to do that is because it will keep them in one little organized box. And that's how we have it for a lot of our writing activities. So they're used to doing it that way. So I drew a detailed pictures of the squirrel and Pete the cat. I colored everything. I made sure that there was a setting in the story. Then I wrote, my favorite part of the story is when Pete thought Squirrel took the cupcakes because I like to spell and he was at a spelling bee. Now, the word squirrel, this is really important that you guys are not telling your child how to spell things. I want them to sound out words. So the word squirrel, if we stretched it out, these kids, your children are used to doing this. We do it every day in kindergarten. The word squirrel, if we stretch it out, we would say it slowly. Squirrel. Okay. Sk. What do I hear first? S. Okay. Sk. S-C. Sk. Write that. S-C. Ooh. W-R-R-O-L. Squirrel. And literally I wrote it just like that. It's very important that your child is phonetically sounding out these words. A lot of the spelling patterns they learn later on in first grade, second grade, and third grade. So right now in kindergarten, what we expect them to do is to phonetically sound out all of the words. The only words that they should be spelling correctly are our sight words. Now, the word because is a sight word. The word favorite is a sight word. My, those are the words that I expect them to spell correctly. But the words like elephant and squirrel are something that they just need to sound out themselves. Now, the third part of our writing or our agenda was to do a writing piece on some things that they could do at home. Very important. With the all about writing, it's about writing about facts, about things that are actually true. When we go into opinion writing, that's when they'll be telling me things of reasons why. But right now, they're just telling me facts. I did write in there that they could write about their favorite thing to do at home. So I'll show you. So I drew me in my apartment with my speaker, my book, my pencil, paper, and my window. Now I labeled everything. Very important that your child is doing that as well. And then I wrote, at home, I can read books, I can draw a picture, I can listen to music. And then at the end I wrote, I love to listen to music and dance. I added all these details in the pictures. And I told you guys about drawing the box. That's really important too. Now I'm going to show you guys how to link this to your child's Google account. So what you are going to do is you are going to use your phone and simply just take a picture of the front and take a picture of the back. Now, when I go into my camera, I'm going to press this little button at the bottom, which is send. So it will show up like this. And then I can actually just scroll over and click this picture as well. And then you'll see at the bottom, the 2 checks are there. So you're going to press the mail button, that blue thing right there. So I'm going to use Ariana as our little guinea pig example in this. I'm going to write her first period last name. So Ariana period Caldera at, very important, you are spelling this correctly, students, students Harrison, Harrison, schools with an S, schools.org. And then it will pop up like so. To keep myself sane, to keep you guys sane, I suggest that you guys maybe make the subject of the email as the date, just so you can go back in your child's email and say, okay, what was I missing this day? If you ever have any technology issues, you could just pull it up and it'll be right there. So I'm going to put 4-1-20 like that. Now you're going to press the blue arrow. This one at the top. You're going to click that. Now it's going to pop up like this. Doesn't make a difference what size you do. I just do medium normally, but it really does not matter. So I'm going to press medium, and then it should email right away. So I'm going to go up, and I'm going to go onto her email. I'm going to minimize me and make me smaller so it's easier for you guys to see. Now I'm going to go here. Go here. Now, if I'm on Ariana's email, this is important too for you guys to make sure. You might have other emails here. Just go up to her. Make sure that you're clicking her email. So then up at the waffle, you're going to press Gmail. And this will pop up. Now, if I click here, the pictures will be right here. So all I have to do is just go to this little button, press Save to Drive. Now, I like to keep my stuff organized. So if you wanted to, you can go into Organize and you can like make a new folder this way and just put classwork, daily agenda. If you want, it's up to you. I just think it's easier for me. I'm going to press a little check, and now you made a folder. So I'm going to move that here. And I'm going to go here, press Organize, and I'm going to do classwork, daily agenda, and move it to here. Now, once that is done, you guys are going to go to the Google Classroom. It will pop up like this. You're going to click in here, and you are going to go to, so say if I went to the daily agenda, make sure that you're clicking up here, and I'm going to add or create to my work. Press add or create, go to Google Drive. Now your documents will show up because they're the most recent right here. You could also go up here to my drive if you don't see them. And then I put them in this folder, Classwork Daily Agenda, and they're right here. You press add, wait for it to load. Then you press add, Google Drive, go to here and click that. Then you're going to turn in. It's going to pop up right here again. You're going to press turn in. And now your work is submitted. I'm always here to help you guys. I know some of you guys said that you were wondering if you had to click the attendance and submit it. It does not matter. However, I can, and I just want to make this clear, I can see who is editing certain documents. So please, when you're doing your attendance, just make sure you're only writing that you're here and not someone else, because I can see when people are writing in. So that is something very important, maybe that you just do with your child or for your child, so that I know that they're actually doing it. It might be a little difficult for them to do it independently. That's something that I might ask of you guys just to do. But I am always here to help you guys if you need anything. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and all I ask is that you just do your best and you try as hard as you can. All these kids are fully capable of doing all of this stuff by themselves. They've logged into Raz Kids. They've done iExcel in our classroom. We do it every Monday, every Friday, every Thursday. So they all know how to use these different websites. So please make sure that your child is just going on and doing them throughout the day. I do have to make sure that I have some sanity. So if you do have questions, just please make sure to reach out to me. I'm here all day on the computer checking work, grading work. I'm trying to be as accommodating as possible. So I apologize if, you guys feel like I'm not, or, if I'm not answering you right away. Just remember, like I have a lot of things going on too. So I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But I am here to help you guys. And if you need me to video chat with you and guide you through certain things, I can definitely do that. But just try to make sure that it's during the day before 5 o'clock. And I will not have a problem doing that as well. But definitely reach out to me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I do appreciate hearing your feedback. So I'll make another video on how I will show you guys how to do the grades. All right. Thanks.